Nothing says football like Senate. So if I could take that from yesterday, nothing screams XLP more than four-wheel drives dropping off diapers. Okay, and that's what it was yesterday. That's for sure. We hung out outside of 1010 XL and had a great time. And JJ and his beautiful wife Blake, who made an appearance on the show yesterday, stoked with a car full of diapers. So thanks to all of y'all.
And there was a guy who dropped one off for one of the hosts of the show.
Explain this, because we helped load up your car.
This, by the way.
Your CUV, we helped load it up, and we were just tossing diapers in there left and right. There was some blueies and all the different things that were tossed in there. And then when you unloaded everything,
there was a guy that came like right after the show ended.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have found this one in that big pile.
Wait, was that the conspiracy guy that had all the stuff on the FBI?
Different guy.
Okay, different guy.
And he came and he had a little something special for Matt because of his condition. Some adult diapers.
Oh, you gotta love it.
No,
Matt is
I
safe.
missed that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I appreciate all your concern out there.
Oh, listen.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, that's
Great.
the question.
Okay, good.
Great.
Wait, great.
Hey, listen. When you say great, it doesn't sound
on
great.
great.
Give me a number. Give me a number. I need a
At a
number.
1 to 10?
Yeah.
About a 7.
No, that was a 4 yesterday.
Yeah.
So 7. What did you do different?
Just
Sauna
Pedialyte,
steam.
man.
Tell him the meal you ate.
It's just
yesterday.
slowly leaving your body.
So the meal I ate yesterday was I had some clear Jello. It was lovely. And then some plain white rice.
What?
And that's it.
Wait a minute. First of all,
sugar-free gelatin. Meanwhile, I just
Vanilla.
clobbered the Wingstop wings.
Yeah.
Clobber, both of you. I was
Yeah,
like going, oh my God, they smelled so good. Too.
no.
Clear Jello, no flavoring.
No
We did.
flavor.
We had the one texter yesterday that asked if you were patient zero in Duval for what was going on.
And I said, no, that's Agent Zero, bro.
All right. Well, we're back. We're ready. We're fired up and ready to go on a Thursday, especially with the generosity that we were treated to yesterday, with all the fans dropping by and making sure that JJ and Blake had a bunch of diapers in different sizes too, with a lot of other things. Like
People did good.
one of our guys, Stan, dropped off like all the levels of what you needed: the wipes, the cream, and the diapers. And so there were just so many.
I didn't realize a baby was so just needed so much stuff. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Holy
you
crap.
just started, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This city the has no bounds as far as like giving and helping. And
Our
just
listeners are awesome.
Oh, yeah. They outdo themselves every time.
Phenomenal, man.
Yeah. Classy all the way. That's
And,
for sure.
and by the way, JJ, I told you Brenda is a midwife.
Yes.
So if you need any issues with the baby, you
I'll
give
let
her a
her
call.
know.
She told me to make sure I told you.
Leon also got me a nice gift yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like a shirt that it's almost like a
It's a pouch.
marsupial.
Pooch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like you could hold the baby in front of you while you're just chillaxing.
It's
Pouch
almost
for the
like one of
pooch.
those shirts where when you're on the couch laying back watching football and
Yeah.
you put food in the little pouch.
Yeah, well, yes, we'll do that too.
You put Funyuns in there. Once she grows out of it,
Once she goes out,
you
Yeah.
can put a bunch of
I'll have to get rid
cheese
of it.
doodles in there.
Funyuns are so
Hey, JJ.
underrated, man. God,
Oh,
so
yeah, they're
underrated.
beautiful.
Or just a bag of pork skins.
Yeah. Oh, poor.
What would Funyuns do to your stomach right now?
Oh my God.
Tear it up.
I was trying to explain that to JJ's is the reason you have to eat like this is because your stomach is completely flushed out. You've got nothing in there. Like all the probiotics and everything you had in there prior, they're all gone. So it's all
You have
starting
no
from
protection.
new. Yes, it's all starting from new. So you can't just jump in with a cheeseburger, which sounds really good. But yeah, you can't do that.
I think
He just-
cheeseburgers do come accompanied with antibodies. I do think they're in there somewhere.
And they have lettuce,
in the
tomato.
green- and the lettuce.
Yeah,
I can't just hop on my bike and go down to Monkey's Uncle and get some wings, which is what I would love to do, okay? But I can't do it.
All right, so we're cranking.
What a summer. What a
The-
summer ahead.
Right?
This is supposed to be the summer of joy.
Right. I'm supposed to be sitting on my couch with a block of cheese as big as a battery.
All right, so the Open Championship well underway, ladies and gentlemen. Royal Birkdale in England. And we're looking at this leaderboard, and son of a gun, Bryson DeChambeau, who we do like to throw rocks at from time to time because he's well, what is he called? The professor? Is that his nickname? The
Because
mad
he's
scientist,
always
whatever it is, the mad scientist maybe, because he's always in the lab trying to cook up a different way to go low in the game of golf. Anyway, he's not played well at all through the first three majors, missed the cut in all three of them. And you're thinking, is he going to run the table
Four
and
for
miss the
four.
cut in all four? He opens up with a 3 under 67. And he's right up there. And Bobby McIntyre, a 3 under 67. And Sung Jae is up there as well. And so you got obviously some other big names. Fleetwood under par, Scotty under par. We'll keep rolling through the leaderboard as they finish things up day one over there for the Open Championship. But good
Our boy Alex Smalley.
Yeah.
He's also up there.
So he is I believe he's a Duke grad. And
we got some hate on the text line. I don't remember what tournament. Was it the PGA?
It might have been.
Where he was like in the lead or competing on Sunday, and then me and Joe came on the show the day after, and we're just like, we're so glad he didn't win. And now it looks like this wasn't just a one-off for him. He looks good. But yeah, he did go into 18 with like a 2-shot lead. He was 5 under, and then he hit the ball so bad off the tee they couldn't find it. So he had to re-tee the ball for his 3rd shot and double bogeyed. He's up 3 under.
And it doesn't just happen at the Open with all that thick fescue and heather and all that. You can have plenty of situations with American golf courses where you can't find a ball. And the marshals are out there, the fans are out there. A lot of people, generally speaking, get a good look at where it lands, and then sometimes it's just impossible to find. And that's what happened with him. So, yeah, he's a Dookie. He's a Blue Devil. And he's been a pretty successful golfer. Nothing great, but pretty successful golfer. And we'll see whether or not he can stick around. So we'll look at the leaderboard as we go along today. We got college football on the brain. Obviously, SEC Media Days coming up next week. Matt and Franz, along with Yoda, will be down there from an on-air point of view, social media point of view. There'll be all sorts of things cranking with 1010 XL. Mario Cristobal, speaking about the pursuit of Darian Mensah that we need to get into coming up in just a little bit, because he said it was just
surprise. It was like
crazy the way it happened.
Like Uber ride. That's all.
So let's set that up.
It randomly fell into their lap.
Yeah,
It was
exactly,
weird.
man.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Hey,
Better to be lucky
We
than
sent
good."
an Uber to Duke, and he just happened to be on the sidewalk, and he got in. That's all.
With a contract to sign
There
and
you
a
go,
big
that
check to cash and everything else. All right, so let's get into that a little bit. Dabo says it's going to be the Clemson of old, so we'll get into that as well coming up. It's XL Primetime. We like to say brand new sponsors when they are brand new sponsors, so we hope that you'll check them out. River City Railway. It is the rail car setup steps away from the stadium, and it is an unbelievable tailgating experience. And so if you want to tailgate in style with this last go of games before you sit out a year around Everbank Stadium, make sure you log on rivercityrailway.com, and you can see all the cool things that they offer. Open bar, food, the setup is great, private restrooms, you got your own rail car caboose, you can party inside or outside, you can enjoy it all. Check it out, rivercityrailway.com. All right, let's get it going on a Thursday right here on XL Primetime.
This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update sponsored by Gusto. Gusto is online payroll and benefits software built for small businesses. It's heartbreak for fans of every World Cup team when hopes for a championship comes to an end. But for England, maybe more than the others, it's been 60 years since the only title and even cup final appearance. There was the feeling this was the year. England led Argentina 1-0, 85th minute. Defending champs came back and won 2-1. The England captain is Harry Kane.
Devastated for them as well. We know how much it means to them. We know how much it would have meant to reach the final and have that day together. And look, we gave it everything, every last blood, sweat, tears, whatever it took. We tried to get us into that final and give the fans something to cheer about. But yeah, in the end, we fell short.
This World Cup run for England ending as the ones in 1986 and 98 did with a loss to Argentina. John Stashauer, Westwood One Sports.
You know that junk drawer you keep avoiding? That was my payroll situation before switching to Gusto, the online payroll and benefits software built for small businesses. Gusto is all-in-one, remote-friendly, and incredibly easy to use. You can pay, hire, onboard, and support your team from anywhere with unlimited payroll runs and no surprise fees. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Truck accidents can happen and can be devastating. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets is proud to serve the 904. If you've been seriously injured in a truck accident, protect yourself and your family by understanding your rights and legal options. Our attorneys are experienced in handling complex truck cases and can guide you through this. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Nothing says all-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any roller grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The all-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
When he speaks, QBs listen. If you like quarterback talk, get an earful with a quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Tuned up by Encore Research Group and George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
At the Y, there's no place like this place. More than just a gym, the YMCA is a community where support, connection, and your well-being come first. And now, getting started is easier than ever with Your Rate, an income-based, affordable membership designed to fit your lifestyle and your budget so you can focus on what really matters, feeling better, moving more, and connecting with others. Join today and discover a place where you truly belong. Learn more about Your Rate at fcymca.org.
Hey gang, Prosser here again for my friends Chad and Sandy at Chad and Sandy Realty. To maximize price on your home, you need more than a sign in the yard. You need a proven expert with an aggressive marketing plan. That's why more homeowners are turning to Chad and Sandy Realty. Chad and Sandy's Market Max system is a proven plan. It's going to get your home sold fast for maximum price. You need to sell now? Chad and Sandy have instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. But this is bottom line. Using their proprietary Market Max system, Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required repairs, pick your move date, no long-term contracts. Just listen to Eric and Jason, brothers in Villa San Jose. After losing our parents, my brother and I were left with a family home to sell. After 196 days on the market with another agent, it just sat there. We heard Chad and Sandy on the radio, gave them a call, got full asking price less than 27 days. So call the local agents who guarantee to sell your homes. Call Chad and Sandy today at 414-6200 or chadandsandy.com.
Joe C. for Blossman Gas. They've been providing hometown service and the comforts of propane to home and businesses since 1951. Imagine movie night spent around glowing gas fireplace logs, cookouts in the backyard with your propane grill, or laundry done faster with your gas dryer. Blossman has a wide variety of gas appliances to fit your needs. Propane delivery, gas appliances, and a full-service team. Blossman Gas is your local company for everything propane. Blossman Gas, log on, blossmangas.com, and check out the Blossman difference.
1010XL's coverage of ACC football kickoff is brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234. Listen for interviews of coaches, players, and analysts as they preview the upcoming ACC football season.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Who lit it up last night? Brought to you by American-Electrical.com.
Messi resets. Messi driving in. Messi crossing back. Oh, there it is! Lautaro Martinez! Stop!
Tell you what, when you think of Argentina late in these matches, they come alive. England had the first goal, 1-0, all the way up until what, the 84th minute, something in that neighborhood. And then here comes Messi. And
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Argentina's Michael Myers.
You cannot
it helped
kill
that
them all.
England played prevent defense the entire
It was
second
so
half.
stupid.
They literally went into dime package the rest of the way.
Yeah, they did. They did Jags 2018 against the Pats, basically. And they took here's a crazy stat. Since the time from England's goal to the time that Argentina scored, so probably 35, 40-ish minutes, the possession stats, Argentina 88%. England had 2 passes that they completed in that time. And it was between the goalie and the defender, like back and forth. Everything else, they were just like hoofing it upfield. They were trying to dribble their way out. They couldn't. Just 0 possession by England. And you just can't play like that against Argentina. You can't play 10 men in your own box defending against Messi. I mean, you just are asking for it. And then later they bring in all these defensive substitutes. So even if that they only gave up that 1 goal, if it goes to extra time, they don't have the players to win.
Right.
So you're just going to lose in the next 30 minutes, but it didn't even take that. When they threw up the 9 minutes of extra time, you know what time it was.
It's one thing to go up against an opponent that you think is kind of going to have a difficult time scoring and you want to protect and guard a 1-0 lead. Not the case when it comes to Argentina. Those final minutes are their minutes.
And England,
they've owned them.
Yeah, in every game.
Yeah.
And England doesn't have the defender. I would say that's their weak point of the team. They don't have the defenders to play like that. It was easier when it was Mexico because Mexico is not Argentina. Remember at the end of the Mexico game, they were playing like that because they only had 10 men. Really defensive, a bunch of guys in the box just hitting headers. This ain't Mexico, man. This is the greatest player of all time and some really, really, it's not like Argentina besides Messi are just a bunch of plumbers.
No.
These guys are killers, dude. And England got what they deserved yesterday.
By the way, the Spain and Argentina final, guess what the get-in price is right now?
Well, it's funny. We brought this up maybe yesterday. We were kind of bouncing around.
I'll give you the full bar.
Okay, so just as an example,
highest, okay?
All-Star game, apparently get in Philadelphia was higher than Argentina, England. To get into that higher.
How much was it?
$1,300 and some change to get in. Okay, which was a 5 times the price tag of getting into the All-Star game last year in Atlanta. So that was nuts.
Philly, man, they
they love it. They love it. And so now,
well, let me give you this number.
Yeah, because it's gone back up, I'm sure.
The get in.
Yeah,
for the World Cup final, Argentina versus Spain, New York, New Jersey.
31
at the disgusting place that is that stadium.
Yeah,
$11,000.
What?
The get in?
Hang on.
Okay.
11,000, and the top price of these are all resale tickets, by the way.
Secondary market.
$32,970.
That's approaching the Knickerbockers and what they were selling tickets for the NBA Finals.
I hope it doesn't phase out like the atmosphere. Because I would have a hard time thinking of some of these people that create the most atmosphere with the drums and the singing and everything are going to be able to afford those tickets after they've already spent however much throughout the whole tournament.
Like Freddie can't afford this.
No, Freddie's back, by the way. On
yes, he's back on. I saw him on X, and he was tripping around
Tennessee.
Yeah, he was
in the South, and he went all the way down to Savannah. Didn't make it down here, unfortunately.
JJ, unfortunately, they lost the soul of the fan because it's corporate now.
Exactly. Which is like Argentina. We've seen these crowds. They have taken over these stadiums. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys heard the anthems.
They were
yesterday.
booing England.
You couldn't even hear the England anthem.
They were booing it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a lot going on between those two.
Oh, yeah.
They
were gone all the way back to World War II. So there's a lot going on.
So speaking of a lot going on, there's not a lot going on between Spain and Argentina. They have not played in a competitive match since 1966. So this is not something we ever see, which is crazy because both these teams go pretty far in the World Cup usually.
Is that a World Cup game or a friendly?
So World Cup game. Okay. They've played friendlies since then, but never a competitive match since 1966, which to me was shocking when I learned that.
Yeah, so and then 6 decades ago, because that was the headline in England, 60 years.
Yeah, they was
since,
that England.
Yeah, since they won one, and you pointed out,
Or
they only
even
won
went to the final.
Yeah,
So,
which
like, if they won yesterday, that would have even been England's first World Cup final since 1966. And here's the really, me and Joe were talking about this before the show. Here's the craziest thing about this matchup on Sunday. Spain, their star, Lamine Yamal. He plays for Barcelona. He grew up playing for Barcelona when Messi played there. Messi obviously doesn't play there anymore, but Barca legend. So in 2007, when Messi was 20 years old and Lamine Yamal was 5 months old,
just a babe,
Messi was photographed for UNICEF thing, giving a bath to baby Lamine Yamal.
Like baby.
Like 5 months, little fat baby Lamine Yamal.
He was just nothing but a chunk.
Crazy.
It's a really cool picture.
So-
it really is.
It's called destiny, bro.
It
Plus,
is.
Messi looks just like a boy.
He's 20.
Yeah.
And he's got that long hair. So the story is, I'll make it quick. UNICEF was a big sponsor for Barca back in the day, and that's basically like the Red Cross. And UNICEF sponsored these families. And every year, one player would be paired up with one of the kids, and they would do like a photo session. It just so happened, coincidentally, that this kid who came from an immigrant family 25 miles away outside of Barcelona was a sponsored UNICEF kid. He was picked for the Messi photo. That's Lamine Yamal.
Wow.
And his dad had it's not like they posted these photos everywhere. They would give them to the families. And his dad had this photo for 15 years or whatever. And then when Lamine Yamal made his first appearance at the Euros for Spain a couple years ago, I believe this was when it was, as a 16-year-old, his dad put the photos on Instagram. And it almost looks like it's AI and
It
fake.
does.
It's
It did.
crazy.
That's the first thing you
Like,
think of.
What are the odds? And then, if you guys don't know, Lamine Yamal is he is the new Messi at Barca.
He's the star.
He plays the same position, left-footed guy, insane dribbler, wears number 10, just like Messi. Plays for Barca, just like Messi. And now they're facing off in the final, 39-year-old versus like a 18, 19-year-old.
So
That's it, right? That's the D word. That's the
Destiny. Yeah.
Destiny,
He
yeah.
baptized.
That's
him.
insane.
How crazy is
So
that?
since you are our soccer expert, I've always wanted to ask you this because I think everybody sees this and they're kind of like odd about it. The first goal scored by Argentina yesterday.
Outside of the box.
He plays for
Enzo
Liverpool in
Martinez.
the Premier League, right?
No, he plays
Or
for
Chelsea. Chelsea, okay. How do those England fans, how do they deal with that?
Interesting question. Well, most
Makes them
most of
angry.
the England fans hate Chelsea. So it's like only the Chelsea. How do you feel about your player putting up a sign that says like, hey, the whatever the islands are, the Falkland Islands are Argentinian or whatever? Like, yeah, it's very weird. There's a player named Tevez who used to play for Manchester United and Man City, an Argentinian player in the mid 2000s. He refused to ever learn English, and he played in England for a long ass time. He refused to learn English because he was like, my uncle fought in the Falklands War and got like really messed up from it and was never the same. So there is some really, and like to us,
Haaland
we've
plays for
never,
Man City, right?
That's like real history, right?
yeah,
there.
we've never even heard of this war in America.
It's a big deal.
And to these people, it's like huge.
Yeah.
So it's just, and it's funny because it's like they can't have any English refs ever do an Argentina game and vice versa. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, then America can't have anybody ref our game. We're always in beef.
So we've got it. France eliminated. And apparently the books were stoked about that because going into the semifinals, it was in the neighborhood of more than 9 out of every $10 that was wagered to make it to the final was
like
on France.
future bets.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst part about England losing yesterday? They don't get to just go home. They have to fly back down to Miami and play in a meaningless third place match against France on Saturday night in the 1,000-degree heat after just one of the worst losses in the history of your nation.
Yeah, that's
how are you supposed to be motivated to do anything?
And it's kind of. I heard somebody make the point, and it's not a bad point, but it's a useless game, and it's almost just like a ticket grab. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but it's kind of like a ticket grab. It would be like the Final Four when the loser of a Final Four game, national semifinal, they have to come back and play. And I know that they tried way back when, but that's just a useless game. And then somebody said, well, hey, think of the podium when you talk about Olympic. If you're a medalist, you're on the podium first, second, and third. And so they want to eliminate whoever that fourth place team is. But at the end of the World Cup, do you really want to figure out.
Especially the way you lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you?
But you got these two countries, England and France.
They do hate each other.
They hate each other.
Mhm.
To get one up on either one, I'm
true.
sure they'll take that.
And Mbappe is still competing for the Golden Boot, which is the most goals in the tournament. So I at first I was like, oh, backups are going to play, but he's so full of himself, I guarantee he plays in that game.
So that's just a statistical number. It's not
But
voted
it's a big
on.
deal for these guys.
Yeah, but it's not voted on because it would be hard if there was a vote because you would look at assists and goals and not.
Oh yeah.
vote Lionel.
Well, Golden Boot is literally just whoever has the most goals.
Right. Straight stat.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of stats, Bush Drive Rich pointing out the stats when it comes to having babies. He says babies require so much stuff, JJ. Just wait till you go out of town the first time as a family. Guarantee you'll have an extra 4+ bags. So statistically speaking, you need to remember that because you'll probably go through that Q&A with Blake. Do we have
What
this?
did we forget?
Do we have this? Did you get this?
We forgot Sophia. I see that already when you're at the beach and like people are bringing their babies or their youngins to the beach, and it's like, oh my God, it's a whole haul just for them.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even imagine like, hey, we're going.
We'll have
we're
one of those
driving
buggies
to Charlotte.
with the wheels on it that you're, you're dragging behind you.
And the wheels never work.
Never,
right? They're
never,
just caught in the sand.
never,
and they're
ever,
just-
never.
But guess what, JJ? 10 years from now, when you look at those pictures,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Memories on top of memories. That's for sure. It's XL Primetime. River City Railway. You can make some memories there as well. If you're a tailgate enthusiast and you want to do it in style when it comes to every Jag game, that's right, man. You can railgate instead of tailgate, and they are just steps away from the stadium. We're talking private, luxury, cabooses and rail cars, food and drink. It's all there. Your parking pass, your private restroom, all included. Make sure you check it out. RiverCityRailway.com.
This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th Open Championship, sponsored by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. Late afternoon at Royal Birkdale, and Sung J M and Dan Brown still lead in the first round at 4 under. They shot 66 earlier this morning. Tommy Fleetwood, who grew up just down the road in Southport, opened with a 1 under 69. He's 3 back.
Wasn't that easy a day. I mean, 4 under's leading at the moment, so I think shows like the difficulty of sort of maybe getting it close. So 1 under's a good start to the week.
Bryson DeChambeau was at 4 under before a bogey at the last. Still a 3 under 67 for DeChambeau. He's 1 back. Former Open champion Colin Morikawa birdies the 9th. He is 3 under, making the turn. Top-ranked Scotty Scheffler 2 back after a 2 under 68. And Rory McIlroy would like to kick it into gear. He is 1 over through 6. That is 5 off the pace. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription. And I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. Makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial pound law or check out forthepeople.com.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Renewal by Andersen and get $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. With Renewal by Andersen, you're getting American craftsmanship, expert installation, and signature service. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Here's some advice I've learned over the years. The best time to fix something around your house is before it forces you to. Don't wait until your plumbing fails, your septic system backs up, or your AC quits on the hottest weekend of the summer. This month, Rooter is making it easier to stay ahead of the problem. Save $250 on a whole home repipe or redrain, $50 on any septic service, and $500 on a new AC system. When you're stuck, call Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Stop!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool. On